Hello there guys, it's Hobo525 here back with another video, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Iron Man Mark 48 from Avengers Infinity War. I am very excited to review this guy, because I've been waiting for this Avengers Infinity War figure for a very long time. If you saw my thoughts, if you saw my thoughts video on this video, or on that wave, you probably saw that. And yeah, I did have some complaints about this figure, but pretty much all those complaints are not true anymore. After getting this figure, I did unbox some. I really couldn't wait. I'm sorry. This figure was the only one at GameStop, so I decided to buy him. So yeah, let's get into this review now. Okay, so he does have the nice Iron Man logo right there. I kind of wish it said Iron Man Mark 48, like Iron Man 48, because it did for the Civil War Iron Man box. So kind of annoying. Here's some nice side art right here. Yeah, same thing with this side too. I like the color and the pattern. Like, I love the color on this, by the way. It really gets me out from Infinity War. There's also the big A right here. The box is a little bit damaged, but yeah, it wasn't the only one at GameStop, so I guess there was a reason for that. Also, here's the little bio. A sleek suit design and technological upgrades let Tony Stark gear up as the armored Avenger Iron Man. So yeah, pretty cool. Here's a nice picture of Iron Man right here. Here are the other figures in the wave. Iron Man did not come with a build-a-figure piece, so yeah, just throwing that out there. Here is other figures: Captain America, Iron Spider, Proxima Midnight, Taskmaster, Songbird, and Serpent. I don't know why they call him Serpent Society. His name's King Cobra. And here's Thanos right there. So I think this is gonna be wonderful. I still need to get the other figures. Having trouble finding them around my area. I'm going to go to Best Buy pretty soon, so maybe they'll be there. And yeah, I already unboxed this guy, so yeah, let's pretend I'm going to take him out of the package. Let's just get to the figure, okay? Okay, so here is Iron Man right out of the box, and I think the paint apps on this guy look amazing. Like, probably the best Iron Man paint apps I have. And I have three other Iron Man figures that I'm going to use for comparisons right here, and out of all of them, he does have the best paint apps in my opinion. I don't know, like if you compare him to the Civil War one, Mark 46, Mark 48, oh my god, like you can see the difference between the paint apps, right? Even on camera you can see. I don't like this shade of red right here for the Mark 46, but the shade of red on the Mark 48 looks wonderful. That's my biggest problem with this figure right here, so I'm not even going to review it. I'm just going to review the 3-pack later. And yeah, oh my god, this paint app is amazing. I wish they would do this for all their MCU figures. I'm pretty sure they're going to use this exact paint app for the Mark 7 figure, and I really hope they do, because then I'd probably get it. If it had this paint app's, not getting it. I don't really care, because I already have a bunch of Iron Man figures, but I kind of want to collect some of the different armor, like the Disco armor and the War Machine armor. And I want to get the Hulk Buster with the 2-pack. I don't have to get the Build-A-Figure now, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's everything I want to say about the paint apps. Let's take a look at like him as a whole. So he does have a head sculpt. It's pretty nice. It is very loose though. I don't know if that's kind of like a defect or it's kind of like broken when it came in the box. Or someone dropped the box. Maybe that's why it's all damaged and then it like did something to his head. I don't know. But yeah, don't expect this on your figure because it probably won't be on your figure. But it is kind of annoying. It's kind of like how Killmonger was with his loose hands. I mean, this is less annoying because it's just his head. And it turns anyways, but Killmonger's hands had to hold weapons, so it had a lot of weight. So it really is fine. Also, he does have a nice repulsor right here. Repulsor heart plate over here, which is pretty cool. I like how it looks. This figure is very movie accurate, by the way. I like how his faceplate kind of pops out. Looks very nice. It kind of has the illusion that Tony Stark's, just take it off and you get Tony Stark's head. Yeah, I love the sculpt with the silver and the gold. They didn't really add that on the back, which is kind of lazy. But they didn't do it for the Civil War one either, so that's whatever. The paint apps on the arms. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought they were the same for the Civil War one for a second. So the paint ups on the arms are very good. Legs too. Yeah, so the articulation's pretty good. One thing about a loose head is that it looks up very well, kind of. If you use the ab crunch, it does at least. The arms go up as high as any other Marvel Legends. This hand's kind of loose, but that's okay. Very nice ab crunch. I love this ab crunch a lot because you can't really tell there's like an ab crunch there. It just looks like the sculpt's kind of part of the armor. But for this, you can like definitely tell there's like some ab crunch there. But for this, you really can't. So yeah, that's the thing I like about this ab crunches and that they used for this figure, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I like the blue effects they have there. Same with the eyes. I like that little blue kind of highlighting they kind of did over the white, or like next to the white. He's just kind of like a bobblehead. It's a loose head, but you know, I'm done with that dead horse. Yeah, pretty good paint apps all around, and good articulation too. He does have the bicep swivel, his knee joints, kind of. You gotta use force, but this is a new Marvel Legends, so yeah, like I just got him out of the package, so his joints are gonna kind of be stiff, but yeah, pretty cool. Now let's get on to his accessories. Okay, so as you can see, he has very nice accessories right here. Let's start off with the hands. So he does have another hand, which is kind of him shooting the repulsor, which goes on his right hand or right arm, and there's another hand right here, exact same one, but it goes on his left arm. So I will put that on right now. Okay, so here is Iron Man of both fists on, and it's really nice because they have the double kind of like jointed hand articulation. Well, I mean, this one does, but you gotta use force. It's kind of stuck. This one does definitely. You can actually like move good. I don't really want to break the figure, so I'm not gonna play with it around too much in the review or play with it that much during the review. So you get nice paint apps, good detail. Now I'm gonna put the other hands on. Okay, so here's Iron Man of both of his repulsor shooting hands, and oh crap, I put these on backwards. Okay, so here is Tony Stark with his hands on the right way, and I really do like these hands. One thing that I do complain about is that the lack of articulation. You can't really put them down. Like, doesn't really have the hand articulation, which is one thing the Civil War one did have, but you couldn't really put them all the way up. So I do see why they did this, but I think Hasbro could have found a way around, like, and still make these hands go down. So I understand what the problem was, but still, I mean, it doesn't bother me too much, but because you do have his fist, so yeah, not really too big of a deal. If they didn't have the fist, it'd be more of a problem. And you can fit these effects in very well. So yeah, I love these new kind of blaster effects. I like the new color of blue. Here are the not Infinity War, Civil War ones. I think these are the ones, or these are 3-pack. I think this is the one. Who cares? So yeah, I do like this one a lot better. I just like the color more. And yeah, I'll put it on the other hand too. Okay, so there it is on both hands, which look awesome. The Civil War one also came with kind of rocket effects, like for his rocket boots. I'm still gonna put that on him because they do look very cool. I wish this one came with the rocket boot kind of effects. Like, they could have still made a different color, but I mean, you could use the blast effects for both. So there we have the rocket boots one. Sorry, I just took them off the screen for a second. It's just easier because there's a big camera in my way to attach stuff off screen. And here Iron Man is with the rocket effects on him, so very, very nice. And if you're wondering, you can fit the Tony Stark head on this figure. It's turned this way because it's very loose, as you can see. Just kind of goes down like that. So yeah, I'm not really gonna have this helmet on. I mean, the Tony Stark head too much. See, look at him. He looks nothing like Robert Downey Jr. I'm going to get to this 3-pack someday. Don't worry. I do have a lot of problems with it. But yeah, I think, I know it doesn't look like Robert Downey Jr., but I still think it looks good on the figure. I really do think it does. I don't know. Something about his head with that cool kind of Iron Man armor just makes him look really, really cool. So yeah, I do have one problem with this figure. One big problem. I want to save it to the end. And this problem, I still love this figure. I think it's a great figure. It's really hard to put this head on, by the way, because it's kind of loose. So I'm just gonna put this off. Oh, okay. So here we go. Back on. One problem about this figure, by the way, I'm about to get kind of angry, but that doesn't mean I still don't like this figure. I like this figure a lot. Okay, so don't get that wrong. But Oh, this makes me mad. So, if you didn't know, the Mark 48 in the Infinity War is going to be the Bleeding Edge armor, which means it. You know how like in the comics with the Bleeding Edge armor, it can kind of like create like a cannon out of his hand, kind of like his hand turned into a cannon, like basically how this armor is, the Invincible Iron Man armor, like that. That's what it's supposed to do in the film. That's like the one thing that differs from all the other armors, and they did not add that any of the accessories for that for this figure. That's annoying because it just makes this figure like any other Iron Man figure, like the Civil War one, you know. Like, look, it's even right here on the packaging. Okay, so right there, you see that little thing right there? That's like a thing that I remember. I forget what they're called, but it's like kind of helps them like become in space. It was on all the Lego sets. It was in one of the Lego sets it came in. The little things on the back. It should have came with that. That would have been so cool if it came with that. Oh my God, they could have added it in. It's just like the Iron Spider all over again. And I'm not gonna make a rant and ramble about this. I'm just gonna do it now. It's so annoying. I don't get it, man. Marvel Legends have done this before, but they don't give the right accessories to figures. It's just, oh my God, they wasted so much potential. This figure, well, I know it would have sold better, and it probably would, yeah, it would sell better if it came with better materials. You can't just have every Iron Man figure be the same thing, except with a little bit of gold. I mean, I know that's all basically what Iron Man's armors are with the film, but come on, at least it has accessories. Like, you're giving the Mark 7 these cool accessories. Why not give this the cool accessories? You know what I'm saying? And if you're wondering, oh, but why don't you fit the Invincible Iron Man cannon on it? Well, it does not fit, my friends. Even if it fits, I already tried it. It does not fit. It doesn't really fit good, at least. So, yeah. And the paint apps are off too. It's not really a big complaint. But, oh my God, it's annoying. Very annoying. I wasted so much potential. But I'm not gonna let this little rant take away from the review that much. Yeah, still a great figure. Don't get me wrong, this thing's wonderful. I'm gonna line up all the figures I had here. Here's Civil War one. I'll lift up the camera so you can see their heads in a second. I really need to get a better, higher camera. Invincible Iron Man. I don't want to take him out of his pose. And here is Retro Iron Man. So here they all are. All my Iron Man figures. I mean, I do technically have the Iron Man figure from the Civil War 3 pack, but that's just him with a little bit of damage. So yeah, I really want to review these two. Type down in the comments which one you want me to review first. The Invincible Iron Man or the Retro Iron Man. Definitely will. I can't really tell which one I like better. The Infinity War one or this one. Or this one. All these three figures are, like, I love them so much. This one's dead last because of his paint apps. And I just didn't really like the armor in the film that much. I didn't really think it was cool. Because, you know, Mark III could survive a tank missile, and this armor couldn't survive punches from a guy, from like a super soldier, so, you know, stupid. But, yeah, definitely want to review these two. Just tell me which one you want me to review first. If you don't, I'll just pick one myself. I don't really care, you know. Just a fun little thing I wanted to do, so, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and if that's it, Hobo55, oh wait, subscribe and stuff. Hobo55.